Yeah, you're starting to make me nervous. I was just in this bitch talking about how you're better than Cardi. Don't make me look like a fucking idiot. Fuck. Silk face. That's kind of racist, bro. That sounds like a slur. What the fuck? Like, fuck, man. Yeah, that song actually, like, legitimately pissed me off, bro. Congratulations, Yeat. You have never done that before. I'm gonna go out on the road and fucking assault someone, bro. I get that he's trying to, like, progress, but what are we progressing into? Bro, there's no way you made that song and you thought, man, my fans are gonna love this. Alright, gang. The GOAT has dropped. ADL Yeat. Smoke Dope 2016 also dropped today. Is today about to be an S tier day? Let's see, bro. And because my YouTube channel is still pretty fresh, you may not know my relationship with Yeat. Yes, I know him personally. I think that when Juice WRLD died, the SoundCloud era died with him. Like, that marked the ending of that era. And then we moved into a new era of hip hop. So I think post SoundCloud, Yeat is by far the best rapper, bro. Yes, he wipes opium, including Cardi. Yes. If we're going off music that's officially been released, Yeat clears Cardi at this point, bro. If you want to put Cardi above Yeat, you have to include his unreleased shit or leaks. If we're just going off music that's been officially released, Yeat clears Cardi. He wipes opium solo. And you could say, like, yes, Cardi's more influential. Without Cardi, Yeat probably wouldn't be here. Like, yes, that's true, but at the same time, like, I don't really fuck with that line of thinking, because without A$AP Rocky, Cardi wouldn't be here. Yes, A$AP Rocky put Cardi on in like 2015, 2016. You're a Cardi Glazer and you didn't even know that. Don't worry. Big bro is here to help you out, right? So without Rocky, Cardi wouldn't be here. Without this person, Rocky wouldn't be here. So does that make that person the GOAT? Like, no, bro. Like, I don't really fuck with that line of thinking. Like, what does Cardi even do these days anyway? Are you still listening to Iron music? Like, I play fuck on my DJ here and there, but other than that, not really. Like, what does he do? Apart from make people wait like 4 or 5 years for an album. No, I'm not saying the next two numbers. He makes people wait that long for an album, and it's like not even that lit, bro. I think people have moved past this whole like aura and like mysterious shit, thank God. But yeah, I'm not here to hate on Cardi. We are here to glaze Yeat. Yeah, I'm a Yeat glazer. What are you gonna do about it? I was actually in 2022, my Spotify Wrapped. I think I was it was 0.01% of Yeat listeners. So that should be all that you need to know. I think he's also teetering on like top 5 all time. If this album bangs, I will confidently put him in my top 5 all time. That includes like from when all the music I listened to when I was a kid, through prime SoundCloud era, all that shit, like Prime Uzi, Prime Skies, Juice WRLD, X, all them. Like Yeat might be above them, bro, if this album bangs. My favorite albums from him are also Up to Me and 2093. I was gonna say Two Alive. I like the original Alive a bit more than Two Alive. Just so you know, like the kind of sound from him that I like. I am a little bit nervous about this album though, because I saw an interview and he said this is like a reset of his sound, and this is gonna be like the standard going forward. But in saying that, the last time he did that, what I thought was a reset of his sound was 2093. And I actually really liked that. I thought that was a real good progression of the rage genre, and he kind of tapped into like this industrial techno sort of sound. The treble clefs were insane. Shut up. But yeah, we're gonna see. This is supposed to be a double album, but this bitch is only 21 songs long. Like that's just standard for him. So unless he's gonna do like a deluxe in a week, or like the second half of this comes out in a week, but I don't know. 21 songs, pretty standard for him. He does have a lot of filler on his albums, I'll be honest. Yes, Yeat, my GOAT, is still not exempt from that. So I'm not expecting every single song to bang, but if you saw my Netspin reaction, I kind of gauged how good an album is off how many songs I put to my playlist, because it's Yeat. Yeah, I'm glazing. What are you gonna do about it? Alright. First song. Purpose General. Let's go. Okay, that was Purpose General. Strong opener. I actually like that. I thought that was good. I know that he can do better. I know he can do better than that, but I still like that. That was good. He is 1 for 1. Yes, I am playing Tekken at the same time. I may or may not stop playing depending on how intense this album gets and how much attention I have to give it. I'm pretty good at still like listening and doing other shit at the same time. But yeah, that was a good opener. 1 for 1 so far. Another thing I forgot to mention, he has a lot of features on this album. I don't like it when Yeat has features, because they detract from the song. Yeat is one of the few artists where I think having features on this shit just hurts the song. Like, I would way rather just listen to him. Other people, like how he did songs with like Quavo, out of anybody, why the fuck are you doing songs with Quavo, bro? Quavo fucking sucks. Don Toliver I could kind of understand. Don Toliver still doesn't really do it for me either, but I could understand that more. But like, bro, I'd rather just have Yeat on a song and that's it. Like I said, I am fucking glazing and I will not stop. So yeah, a lot of features on this shit as well. So this song has Youngboy and Grimes on it. Face the Flame. Let's see. Okay. Face the Flame. That was a cool track. I like the first one more. I think for Yeat, that was probably like very like mid. Like that's pretty standard for him in terms of like a chill track. And the Youngboy feature was actually pretty good. I thought he fit into that quite well. So he's 1 for 1 on features, I guess. Would I have chucked that in my playlist? Probably. I'll be honest, that song will probably get deleted out in like a week. But for now, this is like a cool little track. Next song, Lose Control with Elton John. Okay. Yeat and Elton John, bro. We are in a fucking simulation. Okay, that was Lose Control with Elton John. That was a miss. That was a miss. Can I remove shit from my playlist from here? No, I can't. I actually have to go into my playlist. I will be removing that. I thought it was gonna start off, you know, when I first heard the beat, I thought it would you know, for like 10-20 seconds it'd be like that, and then there'd be like a bass drop and a beat switch, kind of like I Don't Give a Fuck with Drake. How you had that chick going, and it's all, and it's like, I don't be giving no fucks, just aura as fuck all over the track. Yes, I was creaming. But that shit, like, if you're gonna do a song like that, I think that would have been better almost as like an interlude and placed further on in the album. If you're trying to do like because I think Yeat's trying to tap into like, trying to make like a, what's the word? Like a cohesive album where you listen to it from like start to end. Like he kind of tapped into that with 2093. I think he might be trying to do that here, which is why he would have a song like this, because bro, there's no way you made that song and you thought, man, my fans are gonna love this. Like, I get he's trying to progress, but for me, nah, that was a miss. Even if that was placed as like an interlude, it's like, okay, cool, for like a one-time listen of the album, it might add something to it, but come on, who the fuck is like coming back to that song and playing it over and over again? Oh my god, I am the biggest Yeat glazer on this platform. You cannot outglaze me when it comes to Yeat. That was a miss. But he's still, like I said, Yeat always has some misses on his album, so it's fine. Next song, Griddle. Now that sounded good. We heard the first second of it. Let's go. I'm locked in and ready to glaze. Did he say she's gonna eat up my balls like they're fruits? I do not want that sort of treatment to my balls, bro. You need to handle them bitches with the most extreme of care. Thank you. That was Griddle. Really good beat. Benny X killed that shit like he always does. That was okay. That's just an example of, like, Don Toliver's a huge name, but like he just doesn't really do much for me with him and Yeat. I know they're a duo, but like I could have done without Don Toliver on that shit. Especially how Yeat uses his ad-libs and he changes his voice a lot and shit like that, where like his voice becomes an instrument. I think he could have just done that song solo and it would have been better. Would I have added that to my playlist? Yes, probably. That's probably another one that would have been deleted out for a week. I also just lost to a Xiaoyu online on Tekken. If you play Xiaoyu on Tekken online, I hope you get hit by a fucking train in real life. Next song, What I Want. What I Want is a banger. All right, that was What I Want. Again, just another like mid song for Yeat. Just very kind of chill. Wasn't a whole lot to that. Yes, he was using the bell. Oh my god. The bell does not make the song instantly good. They're like, oh my god, the old Yeat is back, a bell. Like, fucking chill out, bro. I'm the only one allowed to glaze. When you do it, it's like, bro, people be glazing about the dumbest shit, bro. At least when I glaze Yeat, it's actually like when shit is good. But yeah, that was kind of just like an ass song for me. So not gonna lie, not off to the best start with this album. But I am never doubting my GOAT. He's just getting all the filler out of the way. So he's saving all the bangers for the end, it looks like. Next song, Live Like This. All right, that was Live Like This. I actually did like that one. But I liked it, but even then, like, Yeat is capable of more, bro. I am expecting big things. He is my modern day GOAT, bro. I do not, like, I joke around and shit. I do not put that title on people lightly, bro. So, bro, I say you're my modern day GOAT. You had better fucking live up to it, bro. So, like, yeah, I like that one, but, you know, just looking at his other songs, like, that I really like even from 2093, Team CEO, Nothing Changed, or How It Go. That's not from 2093, but I'm just saying in general. Shit like Up To Me, like Morning Mud, like just bangers, bro. So that was a good one, but I am expecting more. So next song, Taller. Let me just. All right, bro. That was Taller. That might be. I'm letting the suspense build. That might be the most fucking generic song I've ever heard in my life, bro. What was that? Like, I'm playing Tekken, right? I'm playing a fighting game and I'm listening to this at the same time. That song made this fight boring. Not even what's going on the screen, just the audio, bro, made this fight boring as fuck. Like, also, that's the 7th track. So we're a third of the way through and he has, what, like 2 songs that I liked. Yeah, you're starting to make me nervous. I was just in this bitch talking about how you're better than Cardi. Don't make me look like a fucking idiot. Although, if like, I think Yeat surpassed Cardi, like, with 2093. So, he's already, like, up. If this album's a flop, I'd still put him above him. But, bro, like, okay, Yeat, like, you're starting to make me nervous. Is this leading into like some grand ending or something where just every song just fucking knocks? Please tell me that it is, bro. Because that shit, even that beat, was just dry as fuck. If I could describe that song, bro, it's The Color Grey. That's what that song was, The Color Grey. But next song, My Way, featuring Julia Wolf. I don't know who that is, but let's see if she is fire. Okay, that was My Way with Julia Wolf. Well, like, that was like another kind of low-key chill song. I actually like that one. That was good. That was the best one out of all these chill songs he's been doing. So that's what, like 3 songs that I liked out of 9. Starting to get nervous, but that was good. Hopefully the album picks up from here. Let King Tonka Talk with King Kylie. I haven't listened to this. I saw this released. He actually has Kylie Jenner on a song, bro. Fucking insane. Like, we had Yeat and Elton John, and then Yeat and Kylie Jenner. Like, bro, just saying that out loud is just ridiculous, bro, and not in a good way. Yeat and Elton John and Yeat and Kylie Jenner, bro. Let's see. All right. Let King Tonka Talk, featuring Kylie Jenner. Kylie only had like a very small section, so it wasn't really. She's just on there for like the name value more than anything else. That song was, I would describe that as like messy, not because of like lyrics or like I don't know. I just, for whatever reason, I just feel that song was like messy. That's how I would describe it. Another miss, bro. What is happening? Next song, Dangerous House. Okay, that was Dangerous House. Like, that was better, but the thing is, bro, these songs, say like Dangerous House, like, it's not fucking trash, but like this isn't hitting, bro. Like, take Nothing Changed from 2093, Team CEO. First time I heard that, bro, I was like, what the fuck? Like, do you know what happens when you die? I know what happens when you die. Like, I was like, what the fuck, bro? This shit is crazy. And like the sound and everything, the treble claps were insane. Like, this shit is just very like mid. It's either it's too chilled and low key, or like when he picks it up a bit, it's still just like not enough, bro. Fuck, come on, Yeat, pick it up, bro. No More Ghosts, Yeat, Kid Cudi. No More Ghosts. Like, that was an example of what I was saying, where Yeat does not need people on his music, bro. Like, I like the first half of that song way better, where it was just Yeat. Cudi was okay. I saw Cudi live like a few months ago. Dude was wearing jeans, way too small from him. Get it together, Unc. Your ass crack is nearly hanging out. Like, that song is okay, but I think, say if you take that song, it would fit way better in an album where it's just, you know, like rage, bangers, bangers, bang. You have like 8, 9 bangers in a row, and then you slot in a song like that, and it almost acts as like a break or like an interlude, sort of. But on this album, bro, it's just like, nah, there's too much of this. It's too much like interlude music, too slow, too chill, bro. Like, I get that he's trying to like progress, but what are we progressing into? Like, where is the progression? Because if anything, I'm seeing a regression in the sound, bro. He's stripping everything away, and it's just way too bare bones, bro. That's not like what Yeat is. So we're gonna see. We'll see if he can. He might switch it up. We're like halfway through the album, so he might change the sound for the second half. And it's supposed to be a double album, so you know, at the halfway point, it might actually flip. Let's see. Tonight, Yeat. Oh, but I'm saying Tonight by Yeat. Like, no shit is Yeat, bro. Fuck. Tonight. All right. Like, that was a cool track. But that's like a banger in this album, because this album has been so like low quality so far. So that song was a standout. You put that track on like any of his other albums, it might still, you'll listen to it and be like, yeah, this is a good song. But there will be like 6 or 7 other tracks on that album that will fucking wash that shit. I feel like I'm starting to repeat myself, so fuck it. I'm not going to go into like a big dialogue. I'll just wait for the end of the album. So Geek Luv. All right, that was Geek Luv. Yes, it's lunchtime as well. I'm eating. Again, an okay little track, but like, whatever, bro. Naked. All right, that was Naked. I like that one. That was a good one. Finally, we have had 3 songs that I like. Or was that 4? I don't know. That was a good one. I like that. See, like, would that have been like a progress? Like, that was a good song. If you want to do something different, like, do that, bro. Yeat can do different shit, bro. Look at the kind of ravey songs he made on what was it, Afterlife and shit like that, or even songs like Myself. That's arguable. You can make an argument that that's Yeat's best song, and it smells like it sounds like a Smashing Pumpkins song. But yeah, like that was a cool track. I don't want that to start playing. Next song, Went Wrong, featuring 070 Shake, or 070 Shake, 070, I don't know how to say it. That was Went Wrong. What an appropriate song title. What the fuck has went wrong with this album? That might be the worst song on this album, bro. That was the most generic, like, I would imagine that song being used in like a movie where just only white girls watch it. Like, you are actually starting to piss me off, bro. This is not good. This is not good. And I don't know if, say that song featured 070 Shake. I don't know if that's actually how their name is pronounced, but I'm just going to say it. 070 Shake. I don't know anything about that artist. I don't know if that song is like a 070 Shake song. And Yeat is kind of fitting to their sound. Say like that Elton John song, where it was all just pianos and shit. That was like that obviously wasn't like a true Yeat song. That was Yeat fitting an Elton John song. And so I don't know if that's the same with that song. Went wrong, where it was a 070 Shake song and Yeat was kind of fitting their mold. Like, no, bro, this is your album. We are here for you. We do not want to hear you try to fit other people's sounds. Other people need to try to fit your sounds, but no one else can do a Yeat song how he can. That's why I don't like it when he has features, bro. Like, fuck, man. Yeah, that song actually like legitimately pissed me off, bro. Congratulations, Yeat. You have never done that before. I'm gonna go out on the road and fucking assault someone, bro. That was real life shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I am struggling to make it through this whole album in one sitting, bro. This is bad, bro. This is not good. Next song, My Time. Yeat and Swizz Beatz. Can Swizz Beatz production like make it in the modern era? Let's see. Fuck. Best song on the album. Finally. My Time. He actually had some energy in that bitch. He was flowing. That shit was nice. I don't know if Swizz Beatz actually did the production on that or if it was just like him ad-libbing in the back. That's why, like, obviously it was Swizz Beatz ad-libbing in the back. But how it features him, I don't know if he is on the feature because he produced the song or just because he did the ad-libs as well. Bro, finally, a song that I genuinely fuck with. I think that song was actually good. And I'm not going, oh, like, it's kind of okay. Like, oh, fuck. It only took 18 or 17 songs. Fuck, man. Two Planes. Two Planes, yet another miss, bro. Too slow. Two Planes. The song is too slow, too low energy, too fucking mid, bro. Fuck. Silk Face. That's kind of racist, bro. That sounds like a slur. What the fuck? That was Silk Face. Why did it get loud as fuck right at the end? I don't know if that was just me or if the song is actually supposed to do that. I actually like that one. That was a good one. For like a chill song, actually, like the beat. I think his beat selection on this shit is fucking trash as well. Like that was a good song. That was a good, slow, chill track. I don't mind it. But bro, I'm just getting to the end of this album and I'm just leaving all my main thoughts for then. So 2 tracks left. Back Home, Yeat and Joji. That was Back Home. Another track that was actually pretty good. Good beat, good flows, but fuck, bro, too little too late. We are at the last track now. Up From Here. Let me get prime Yeat out of the speakers for a little bit. That was Up From Here. He was speaking some real shit in that song. So I fuck with what he said. It almost makes me feel bad about just shitting on this album. But I have to keep it real. You cannot emotionally manipulate me, Noah Oliver Smith. I am immune. Skill-based matchmaking. Up From Here. What an appropriate song title to end this album on. Because, bro, I have listened to every single Yeat album from, what was it, like Blue Strips through to, what was it called? The ones before Alive. Like, I've listened to them all. This is the worst album he has put out. Because at least, say, with like Blue Strips and shit, it sounds nothing like the sound that he would eventually get to. But you can appreciate, oh, it's just him starting out. This is him finding his way. So, you know what I mean? Like, you can appreciate it from that point. This is Yeat after he's made it. He's got his fan base. He's the leader of the new school. Bordering top 5 GOAT. All-time undisputed. And you drop this shit. Like, fuck, bro. That was rough. And like I said, the features, bro, like the Elton John one and the Went Wrong. those two in particular, like how I said, I don't know what 070 Shake music sounds like, but with the Elton John one, that was like an Elton John song and Yeat was trying to fit into it. It should be the other way around. Other people should try to fit your sound on your album. We are here for you. We don't want to sit here and like, but other artists cannot do what Yeat does. He's the only one. That's why I don't like it when he has features on his album, bro. I just want to hear him. Yeah, I'm glazing. So like, just for his next album, I will say this. With 2093, that was quite jarring. A lot of people did not like it. I was one of the few that actually really fuck with that. That's like, that and Up To Me are my favorite albums from him. But I can understand it was a completely new sound. I can understand why people wouldn't like it. And Yeat fired back, bro, with what album came out? I always forget the name of it. It's actually one of his better albums. Where is he? So there was 2093 Lifestyle. He fired back with Lifestyle. He went straight back into the sound that everybody knew him for. He is gonna have to do the same, because I can only imagine what the fan reception to this is gonna be, bro. And like I said, I am the biggest fucking Yeat glazer, bro. I was in this bitch at the start of the video talking about how he wipes Opium solo. He's better than Cardi. And then you just made me look like a fucking idiot, bro. He is still better than Cardi. So, bro, if I'm up in this bitch on camera saying that this shit is his worst album, I know that nobody is fucking with this shit, bro. If you watch other reactors do this shit and they're like, oh my god, let's fucking go, they are fucking being overly positive for the video, bro, because they do not want to have like fan backlash in case other people are feeling this shit. I can tell you right now, yes, I am the biggest Yeat glazer. I speak for everyone. We're not feeling this shit, bro. Fuck. What were his, say, let's look at some of his other albums, bro. Dangerous Summer, Growing Pains, my second most played song last year on my Spotify Wrapped. The Bell, Lifestyle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 songs. That album came out 2 years ago. There are still 8 songs in my rotation, heavy. And then people might say, oh my god, like, you just don't... Like I said, bro, there is nobody that knows Yeat better than me. I am the biggest fucking Yeat glazer. You cannot jump in this bitch and say to me that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know more about Yeat than you do. Yeah, I'm glazing. You cannot beat me when it comes to a Yeat glaze off. So, like, I am immune to you coming in this bitch and saying, oh, like, you just don't understand. You don't fucking understand. You don't understand, bro, what he is actually supposed to sound like. And I understand, like, bro, I can get it, like, you're trying to progress and shit like that. 2093, perfect progression. This, to me, is a regression. You're not adding anything to your songs. You are stripping away, like, your identity. What makes you Yeat in your music, like the production, the ad-libs, the use of your voice. You have taken all that away and just given us absolute fucking, like, gray music. That is the best way I can describe it. This album is the color gray. It's like watching paint dry, bro. I struggled to get through this shit. And like that, what song went wrong? That might be the worst Yeat song I have ever fucking heard, bro. Trash. But look, during my reactions and my reviews and shit, I am very jokey and I play around. Like, bro, this album nosedived so hard. I couldn't even make jokes. But I'm gonna bring it back, right? It seems like I'm crashing out. Like I said, I hold Yeat to a very high standard. He is my modern day GOAT. About to break into my top 5 all time. I do take this seriously when it comes to this dude, bro. And I hold him in such a high regard and I expect really good music from him. Yes, all of his albums have filler. That's something that I know, but he always has, like, the worst Yeat album would still have like 6 fucking bangers on it. This had none. I did like that Swiss Beat song. To me, that was the best track. That still, you put that song on another Yeat album, that is getting washed by like 4 or 5 other songs on the album, bro. So, man, this was rough. But like, I'll bring it back. Let me get out of my feelings. He missed on this album. Everybody has misses. Kendrick Lamar, Drake, 2 of my fucking goats, bro. They have misses in their catalogs. There is no artist that can just consistently drop banger after banger after banger after banger. Unless they die. That's the only way. If you, like, imagine if Yeat died after 2093. Legendary, like, that might be the best run of all time. But let's, like, I hate how Spotify does this. It just lists the whole fucking album. I just want to see, like, a picture and then I click on the album. But, bro, look at this run. Different Creature. That's the shit. Like, Different Creature, Wake Up Call. That's the other one. Like, Deep Blue Strips. Wake Up Call and Different Creature are better than this, bro. But look at the run that he went on, bro. Was there one before Alive? No. So I think he started to find a sound at Alive. That's like when he overdosed, and he thought the devil brought him back to life and shit. Alive, banger, most underrated album. That's probably 2093. Up to me, I'll probably put Alive as number 3. Alive, 4L, legendary. And it's not letting me like scroll up smoothly. There we go. So Alive, 4L, Up to Me, 2 Alive, 2 Alive Geek Pack, dropped nothing but bangers on that bitch. Then what came out? Life, 12 song, just fucking lit as fuck. Like, for Yeat, that was like an EP, bro, a 12-track EP, because he usually has like 20 songs on that bitch. Afterlife, again, this is a perfect album of what I'm talking about, where it had like heaps of filler, but fucking bangers, bro. How it go, bro? Let's enjoy Peak Yeat for 10 seconds. This song alone wipes, like, that ADL has nothing even in the same fucking solar system as that bitch. Myself, if you're wanting to progress and do something different, Yeat has done it before, bro. Myself.
They can do it like this, like me.
Peak Yeat, bro. Him doing like a Smashing Pumpkins type song. And if somebody said that is the best Yeat song, I wouldn't be mad at that. I can agree. So Yeat has demonstrated an ability to switch it up and change the sound, bro. But this album was not it, bro. And then look, I have to play Peak Yeat once more. Where is it? Where is it?
Live a lot of life, not things change. A lot of things change, people don't change.
Dark, moody, evil. The CEO himself, bro. And then this bitch, bro. One of my favorite Yeat songs of all time. Wait, hang on. It's not playing. I know what happens when you die. Do you know what happens when you die? Yeat literally died in the hospital when he overdosed, bro. It's almost like he's gassed. He's like world building, bro. And it's like he's this character that's like all knowing, like, what the fuck, bro? And the music, the treble clef was insane. The electronic synths were unheard of at the time. Like, bro. So he has built himself up in such a strong way. And then even Lifestyle. When he bounced back with Lifestyle, bro, after 2093, everyone's hating on him. He's gonna, I think, like, I will cut him some slack, bro. This is his first miss. He has had one miss. I think fan reception to this cannot be good. It can't be, bro. And I think he's going to see that. He is going to come back with a vengeance, bro. He has not fallen off. I'm not saying that after just this one album, but this was fucking terrible, bro. Like Prime Trippie Redd is the best example. Love Letter to You, 1, 2, Life's a Trip, A Love Letter to You, 3. Legendary 4 album run. He then fell off like fuck, bro. Trippie Redd was in my top 5 all time in his prime. And for him, he fell off because he consistently released like 4 or 5 projects that I just was not really like feeling. So Yeat would have to put out like 2 more ADLs for me to say, yeah, he's fallen off. His run, like I wouldn't put Yeat in my top 5. I would put Prime Yeat in my top 5. But yeah, bro. I'm trying to get ahead of what I am anticipating if this video does even manage to get views. Like I do have a very, very small channel. I hope that me keeping it real is what's gonna like maybe that'll blow up this video, bro, because if you see reactors like trying to be overly positive, I get it, bro, but that's just like corny to me, bro. And I've been recording for an hour and a half, bro. Thank God Smoke Dope 2016 dropped today as well. I'm about to react to that album now. He needs to save the fucking day. If I had to give this album a rating, bro, like the highest I would give it is a 3. I'm feeling like a 2 out of 10 on this album. I am fucking shocked. And I never want to see this shit again. And I had that on the screen the whole time. My bad. Yeah, that's it. Yeat, this is your first miss. I'm going to let this slide. Because you are my GOAT. I am the biggest Yeat glazer. You cannot come in this bitch and tell me anything about this dude. That I don't you don't understand the sound. Shut up. You don't understand me and Yeat's relationship. Domain expansion. Right, I'm starting to get, I'm ending the video. I hope he fires back, and he needs to fire back soon. Do not make us wait 1 year, 18 months for your next project. I know you have. In that interview, he was saying he has like 30,000 songs in the vault. Drop 8 of them bitches. The hardest 8, go now. Put that shit out in like, what is it, end of March? Put that shit out before June. And like, remind everybody, because this is not gonna bode well. The only people I can see liking this shit are people that haven't listened to Yeat before, because maybe it's not like as jarring as his shit. But man, fuck it, I'm out of here. I'm about to listen to Smoke.